Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agrawal, and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel, Gardening is My Passion. Today, friends, I will be telling you how to grow ginger in containers, in earthen pot, or any of the grow bag you have. You can grow easily in your home, in your balcony, or in your terrace. Easily, that I am showing you, and that is very cheap. You don't have to spend much amount. So, what you have to do, just collect some of this ginger, mature ginger, in the month of April, May, June, July, and these are the all the pups are coming out from. These are the eyes from here. New pups and new shoots will come out, and these types of ginger you take and break it into pieces of around 20 to 30 gram each. 20 to 30 gram each. The farmers grow around 50 gram, but these are the all the eyes here from the new shoots will come out. And if you grow in containers, 20 to 30 gram pieces will be enough for you. Now I'll show you the very important thing. You have to treat it with any of the fungicide, and you can grow around 2 to 3 pieces in 8-inch pot or 10-inch pot. That all I'm showing you. Now next thing you have to do is that after baking into small pieces, if there is no eye, then there is no problem, that will also grow, no problem. So here I am taking some of these pieces here, small pieces. Now I'll treat it with fungicide because this is a very essential item. And here I am taking fungicide, SAP fungicide. This is the mixture of contact and systemic fungicide. I am taking half teaspoonful of this SAP fungicide in 1 liter of water. This is the SAP fungicide. If you want, you can take Babistine or Rhodomil Gold, anything, or if you want organic, you can use Trichoderma viride, half teaspoonful in 1 liter of water. Mix it properly. There, make a good solution here. Now soak this all these small pieces into it around 10 minutes. They should be immersed in around 10 minutes for proper treatment of this fungicide, because the fungal rotting is the main problem in this growing of the ginger. So around 10 minutes I will be soaking it here. After 10 minutes I will be showing you the next steps. So friends, this is the after 10 minutes. This is already. Now I am taking some of the earthen pots, small, some flat pots, but flat pots for only for germination of the plants, not for final growing. So final growing will be growing in 10-inch pot. And after that, this is the main 10-inch deep pot should be nice, and there should be holes at the bottom. And this earthen pot is the best. If you don't have earthen pot, you can use any of the grow bag, or in the rice bag or wheat bag or this type of bag you can use, but there should be holes at the sides, regular holes. There should be much holes here, so that the water is percolated from here or drain out from here properly. Now soil mix, I am showing you what you have to do with the soil mix. One part I am taking coco peat to make it light, and one part I will be mixing compost. This is a cow dung compost is the best. If you don't have cow dung compost, you can use vermicompost also, that would also be nice. So here I am using one part coco peat, one part vermicompost, and 2 part garden soil. So here I am mixing all these 3 items. In farmers, they use some DAP, NPK, or some insecticide, some nematocide in their mixture, but here in containers we are not using much of this. So here we are growing much in organic way. So this is the I am making the mixture proper. And after these 3 items, I will be mixing some little bit of neem cake powder, so that there should not be any of the insect attack or any of the fungal attack. So this is the here the mixture is ready. Now I am filling it in small. This is the shoppers bag of this atta bag or rice bag if you want to fill. Now I have filled all these in earthen pots also, and this is the time to sowing this all these small pieces. So I am sowing around 2 to 3 pieces in 8-inch pot or 10-inch pot. Here after filling up 50% of the soil, now I am putting this all these small pieces here, just flatten and way. This is the way how you have to put all these small pieces of this rhizome. Here I am putting all this, and after this you have to fill it with all this, and I am using this fungicide water, because they may be preventing all this fungal attack here. So now cover it around 2 inches, around 2 inch with the same soil mix, cover it properly, cover it, and there should not be exposed, the upper part should not be exposed. Around 2 inch I am covering with the same soil mix, and after covering it I will be sprinkling water, little bit of water, and keep it in semi shade area because they don't like direct sunlight. 3 to 4 hours direct sunlight is enough for growing this. Let them germinate, and I will show you the main trick is the transplantation. This is the very important. So now I am sprinkling water, but don't make it soggy. Just sprinkle little bit of water and keep it in semi shade area, and there should not be direct rain, so that you have to prevent it from rotting of this all this ginger. So this is the all. Now after a couple of days I will be showing you how they are germinating and all. We'll come back, friends, after 15 days. You see, these are new pups are coming out, new seedlings are coming out here, new small shoots. And in every ginger, all these are sprouted, already sprouted in every place. And after a couple of days, I'll show you the results. Welcome back, friends. After 25 days, you see the branches are around 4 to 6 inches of length, and these are now ready. You can transplant it, or after a couple of days, I will be transplanting in bigger pots. Welcome back, friends, after 40 days. Now the plants are ready to be transplanted. This is the very tricky thing, that is the most important part, is that is all these plants now around 8 inches of length. Now time to transplant it in around 10-inch pot, and I'll be showing you what is the soil mixture here. New sprouts will come out from here also, and now I am showing you how to transplant it. This is a very interesting part. So now you see I am taking soil mixture around 10-inch pot would be nice. 8-inch or 10-inch deep pot will be enough for growing this ginger. And from the base I am using some of the broken pieces of this earthen pot, so that the no soil comes out from the bottom of this drainage hole. Now soil, this is I am taking 80% garden soil and 20% compost. If you want, you can add some coco peat also, and in that if you want, you can use some. If you chemically use, you can use some DAP or some NPK or some other chemicals also. And here I am using some neem cake powder for prevention of fungal attack and insect attack. So this is the nice mixture for your growing. If you want super phosphate, you can add super phosphate for faster growth of the plants. So now after mixing it properly, just watch the entire video. I'll show the trick of how the farmers earn from this. Here I am filling it around 50 to 60% with the soil. Now take out the plant including the total rhizome, that is the ginger. Just see how I am taking out these plants from here. This is the plants I am taken out. Just break the small pieces of this plant here from the base. This is the plant, and the whole ginger is in another plant. Now small pieces, and break the total ginger from here. And this is the plant you can grow, and this ginger you can use again. Just wash it properly, dry it properly, and you can use again in your kitchen. So farmers, what they do, just after sprouting, they make the all the saplings and seedlings from here, and after that they collect all the rhizomes from of this ginger, and they wash it, dry it, and sell it again in the market. So this is the trick. You don't have to spend any money. Your total ginger is again back in your home, and you can use them properly. I am now taking out another plant. You see, this is the ginger, and ginger part I am taking, breaking it away, and I will use it in kitchen. And the plant I am transplanting in 8-inch pot. In 8-inch pot, that 2 plants will be enough for 8-inch pot, because this is another plant, and the ginger is here. So I am using the ginger in my kitchen. I will be washing it properly in my kitchen, and this plant I am growing in this plant. In 10-inch pot you can grow 3 plants, and in each plant you can get around 500 grams of ginger in around 8 months. 8 to 10 months is the ideal time for harvesting, when the plants will be grown totally, and after drying out of all the leaves and stems, you can harvest around 8 months onwards. You can harvest. If you grow in April and June, you can after 8 months you can harvest. So this is the all for growing this ginger from here, and just water it and keep it in 3 to 4 hours sunlight is enough, and you can grow it under the trees, shade of the trees, or any place that don't have much sunlight. 3 to 4 hours sunlight is enough. They are shady area, they love the shady area. So hope you enjoy the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to share, please share with your near and dear ones. If you are very new to my channel, please subscribe my channel. I'm going to give you a lot about the gardening tips and tricks and all. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us.